Now, all of this is happening as we're about to enter the second week of the Lone Star Showdown. Throughout the past week, the Texas Senate has continued to pass bills that are high on their priority list during this special session. Bills like limiting the teaching of critical race theory in schools and abortion access.
But with majority of Texas House Democrats breaking quorum in D.C., none of those bills will become law. So what's in store for next week? KVUE's Darnisha Heron joins us in the studio with that. Darnisha.
Jenny and Jay, tension is expected to continue to grow. I spoke with one of the Democrats who fled this week, and she said she had more clothes shipped to Washington, and she plans to stay for the long run.
This week of the special session has been every bit of special, with the majority of Texas House Democrats breaking quorum to stop what they call a Republican-led voter suppression bill from passing. It's been 6 days since Democrats fled to Washington, D.C. to, one, stay out of reach of Texas law enforcement officials so they can keep breaking quorum, and two, convince Congress to take action on voting rights at the federal level by passing the For the People Act and the John Lewis Voting Rights Act.
They are going to do it on the timeline that they can do it. But I do feel very comfortable that in speaking with these congressional members, that at their heart, they know that voting rights are essential, and however we can find a pathway to getting it done, we trust that they are going to do the right thing.
That's Texas House Representative Ann Johnson of District 134 in Houston. She was one of the over 50 Democrats to catch a flight to D.C. Monday, and she plans to stay for the long haul, which University of Houston political science professor Dr. Brandon Roddinghaus predicts could be months because neither side seems to be budging and is not the best time to get a federal law passed.
The biggest problem is simply just that the Democrats who are in position to be able to remove the filibuster aren't willing to do that. So they might, though, offer a carve-out which would allow for certain civil rights issues to be filibuster-proof. So instead of needing 60 votes, you would simply need a simple majority, which Democrats currently have.
As for next week, he sees tension continuing to escalate.
This is going to be a week where both sides are going to have to ramp up their political public relations maneuvers because it's really crunch time.
Democrats in Washington plan to hold roundtable discussions throughout the week while they remain in D.C.
Democrats have made it clear that they plan to stay in D.C. until the end of the special session in August, while Governor Greg Abbott has made it clear he will continue to call special sessions. So, guys, we'll just have to wait and see how everything plays out.
Darnisha Heron reporting for us tonight in the studio. Thanks, Darnisha.